Hello, my name is Serenity. This is a reading, general reading for all Leos with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, please like, share and follow. The first card that was drawn was as the overview is the Six of Swords, and that's reverse. Okay? The Six of Swords usually describes someone who, when they have actually come out of conflict, when it's upright and they're moving to calmer waters. When it's reversed, it's like someone's returning to Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. That's for some of you. Okay? Some of you, it represents an unwelcome visitor may arrive unannounced for some of you. Could be an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Right? And for some of you, it could be that your travel plans are being changed or cancelled. Okay? And for some of you, okay, some of you feel like you might want to jump ship because your emotions and your emotional plans are unsettled at this moment, and it also letting you know there's going to be some rough waters ahead, or someone's actually stirring things up or agitating you, Leo. Okay, that's for some of you. Alright, some of you could be dealing with a Libra. Okay, some of you could be dealing with the law. That's for some of you. Okay, with the Justice card being here, whatever it is that you're having to deal with, you're going to get justice in this situation, Leos. Okay, so it might be some delay in traveling through legal. Could be legal papers, okay, that you're waiting for a message to come that hasn't arrived yet. Okay, that's for some of you. Okay, so with the Justice card here, and it's actually upright for you here, Leo. Okay, so you have the Justice card upright. Okay, it's telling you to take some good advice and to become well informed before making or considering a choice here. Okay, your advice can arm us well. Okay, it will be a good advice for you, but you don't have to use it if you don't want to, Leo. Okay, you may have to consult a third party though. You might have to compromise here as well, Leo, with this situation. And some apologies might have to be made, okay? Because some of you might have even blocked communication with Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Okay? Could be regarding a child, a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? And you walked away with the Death card to leave things behind you that no longer serve you. That's for some of you. Okay, with the Death card being here, some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or you may have that in your chart. But there's going to be some reconciliation here with the Judgment card here. Okay, and communication opening back up again, and truth being spoken with the Page of Wands here. Or someone's been spying on you, or you've been spying on them. Okay, that's for some of you. Right, with the Page of Wands being here for you, Leo, some of you could be dealing with somebody who's younger or immature. It could be representing yourself here, Leo, being immature. Okay, that's for some of you. Right, but with the Justice card being here, you might need to get some legal advice for some of you. Okay, could involve a third party. Okay, that's for some of you, right? So some of you will be deciding to walk away from things that no longer serve you, as this seems to be the center of the issue with the Death card here, right? So you're closing one door to open up something new, a major change here is taking place in your life, right? Some of you may want to, what's the word? May want to look at this time as a time for positive growth or change for some of you. Some of you are fearing the loss of letting go of the old and opening up for something new, right? That's for some of you. Some of you might even want to do further learning. Some of you could even be opening yourself up to marriage, to personal spiritual development. Some of you could be just growing up and becoming more mature when you're coming from the page here, okay? Some of you need to grow up and do mature things with the page being here, okay? And when you go through transformation, how you went in is not how you're going to come out, Leos, okay? With this transformation that's going to be taking place here, especially with the death card as well, okay? So it's like you're going through it double for your trouble, okay? That's for some of you, right? Because when you actually get the judgment card here, it's a karmic card, right? It's something that, like a wheel of life that turns, okay? It indicates rebirth. But something has to die for something to live. Like with the death card here, the old ways had to die for something to live. So that there can be some reconciliation here. Some of you will be breaking through and breaking free, okay? By getting away from Aquarius, Libra or Gemini, or some justice system that you've been involved in, okay? That's for some of you, right? Some of you are looking forward to having a fresh start and receiving the recognition you feel you deserve. That's for some of you, okay? That you're beginning a new cycle, Leos. A lot of you will be beginning a new cycle, right? So you'll be feeling rejuvenated, and this is an opportunity for you to excel, okay, Leo? You then have the Page of Swords, which is some news coming in. Could be from an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Somebody that you actually could be returning to here, okay? That's for some of you, right? Could be returning to an Aquarius, Libra or Gemini. Right? So hold on. Okay. Let me just get this. First place for me to have to be get up and be getting this dirt. Get out! I didn't ask you to come in here in the first place. Okay. Sorry about that. Well, see, it didn't pause. Okay, dokie. Here we go anyway. Let's continue this. We was on to the Page of Swords, I think it was, yeah. The Page of Swords was about some communication coming from a young person. Whatever they're going to speak the truth, right? It could come across a bit aggressive though and defensive though, or it could be you that's coming across aggressive and defensive, right? Because this could be to do with some legal or you getting some professional advice, okay? And it will be some strong, determined communication going on here, right? Could be regarding the law here with the Justice card, Transformation, Death card, and the Judgment card here. Something's been going on here. They have to return to court or regarding a child. That is no message or communication going on. That was some of you. Okay. Some of you could be going to court because of a child or children. Could be going to speak up on their behalf for some of them. Or some of you might have committed some legal or official crime could do with a child. Or it's a child you have to go to court with. Okay? Or someone you know's child happened to go to court. Could even to do with their marriage. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you see could be regarding having to choose between two people. Okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Okay? And communicating this. Right? Regarding a choice between two people. That's for some of you. Okay? Because with the Lover's card, it's showing that someone here is being unfaithful in love. Okay? Someone's broken the trust here. Or someone's going against someone's opinion. And someone could be just seeing things through rose-speckled glasses. But there's a lot of jealousy going on here and possessiveness going on here. And it's being communicated here strongly with the Page of Swords. Okay? Some of you could be hanging on to a hopeless situation through misguided feelings for some of you. Right? Some of you could even be in a codependency relationship with a Gemini or Aquarius or Libra. Right? But it shows you making an unwise choice. Okay? That's for some of you. Some of you are just taking what's on offer rather than seeking for the best. Okay? That's for some of you could be dealing with a disobedient child. That's for some of you and have to go to court with your child. That's for some of you. Okay? With the 9 of Cups on the Lover's card, some of you will be getting your wish. And some of you could be dealing with a child that could be overindulging in drinking alcohol or partying too hard. That's for some of you. Okay? Now, some of you could even be dealing with Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, a Libra, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. That's for some of you. I see 2 children here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Some of you could be going to court with these children. It could be your children or someone around you. Could even to do with work for some of you. That's part of your job for some of you. Okay. And it could be because there was overcharging too hard and overindulging in drinking alcohol, and there was a third party situation for some of you here. And there could have been some of you having to go to court for divorce, separation, because there was a third party situation. That's for some of you. Okay. This is for Leos with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. Well, the message from Dawn and Virtue's Oracle cards, you've got, you need a heart-to-heart conversation. Yeah, so whoever you're dealing with, you're going to need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. If it's the child that you need to speak to, then you need to have a heart-to-heart conversation with the children, or the children that's around you, or the young person that you're dealing with. You may need to have a heart-to-heart conversation. Some of you kids need to grow up. And they could be going through transformation right now. That's for some of you. Okay. Okay. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Your love life needs healthy infusion of honest communication. According to the Romance Angel, you've been harboring emotions that are masking your feelings of love. There's still time to heal the situation, however. It will require efforts on your part. You may need to initiate an uncomfortable discussion and risk upsetting your partner. In the end, though, this is a necessary move to ensure the health of your relationship. If necessary, schedule an appointment with a counselor to facilitate the discussion. This professional can steer the conversation away from blame and towards resolution. You can also gain support from free groups such as Emotional Anonymous, Co-dependency Anonymous, you know. Whether you communicate with your partner alone or with a neutral third party, your heart-to-heart discussion will result in personal growth. Remember that you can't control another's reaction. You can only be honest about how you feel and know that what you will and won't accept in a relationship. By sharing your feelings, you stand a much better chance of teaching your partner about your needs instead of suffering silently. So some of you Leos, you could be dealing with somebody who's overindulging in drink and alcohol. Could be a young child or somebody younger than yourself that you're with. Okay, that having to go to court with, or some of you is having to go to divorce because of a free party situation. But there is time for you to reconciliate and stop it from going any further if you have a heart-to-heart conversation. Not for some of you. Okay. From the Angel's Answer card, first card that came out is within the next few weeks, and take action and perfect timing. So Leo, within the next few weeks, which will be on perfect timing, you need to take action if you want to stop this thing from going any further. If you don't want to go complete a divorce or separation, or if your kids have to go to court, right? You've got the next few weeks, and when it does happen, it'll be on perfect timing. Okay, this is the message for all Leos with Sun, Moon and Venus rising. I send you love and light. If it resonates with you, please like, share and follow. Namaste.